Yo guys, welcome back to Really Mate. I'm Dorsey and today we're watching Ted Lasso Season 1, Episode 8. Last episode was a really good one. I've noticed the season's really picked up in the second half. I've grown to really like some of these characters a lot more in the past, like 3 episodes or so. Especially with the real way that they're dealing with problems. They're taking a bit of a realistic approach with it. As an example, of course, Ted with his wife. And also the character arcs that these characters are going through, from, you know, treating Ted as a joke at first to now loving him. I'll happily admit that was me as well. At first I wasn't really too sure about the show, but as it's went on, I've grown to really like this show. It's actually shocked me with how good it is and how much I'm enjoying the characters and stuff like that. Like I say, when I first heard about this show and started to watch, I thought it was just going to be about football. As I can see, I'm like 8 episodes in now that it's definitely not about football. It's a lot more about the characters and stuff. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm hoping Ted doesn't have another panic attack in this episode. Hopefully the night with Rebecca's friend has loosened him up a little bit and calmed him down. However, I do know that at some point that's going to come back. It's a pretty serious thing, so they won't have done it for no reason. And Roy and Keely kissed at the end of the episode as well. Hopefully we get a little bit more of that too, because I want them two to be together. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. To those of you who already have, you know I love you. And before we start, I'm trying to get to 500 subs before Christmas, and only about 30% of you guys that are watching these videos are actually subscribed. So if you do like these videos, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. Help me get to the 500 subscribers before Christmas. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, let's get into it anyway. Ted Lasso Season 1, Episode 8.
Coach, over here.
Thank God.
Z-Man. He looks like a beautiful angel, man.
Nate's clearly found his safe place. It's like a little burrow for him to hide in or something.
What am I doing? This is my fucking room. Oi!
Is that the waiter from the last episode?
Last night was fun.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it was.
Go on then, you go. I'm going to go back to sleep and then I'm going to order a huge breakfast on your tab.
That's a pro move right there. Yeah. Hey, I'll be your Underhills anytime.
This girl's an absolute scrounger, I'm not going to lie. She's been in 1 and a bit episodes, and I'm sure that's the 3rd time she's not paid for something. She seems charming though, at least.
Hey, Coach.
He looks absolutely traumatized. What did she do to you?
Last night, I slept with Rebecca's friend, Sassy.
Want to talk about it?
I'd love to. Yeah, immediately.
Is Sassy actually her name? I thought that's just his nickname for her.
Oh yeah, you can come in. You can't hear anything with those in.
You sure?
Gail, you think the royal family are lizards, right?
There is evidence.
I could really use a bucket of coffee to nurse this hangover.
Hint.
With me when you're done?
Today I can't. I'm busy.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave because she's about to go to town on my hamstrings and I make a lot of noises and I don't like people hearing my noises.
Okay.
Look, it just...
Roy sounded like a gremlin or something there. But Roy, I don't want to say it's on a plate for you, but she clearly really likes you, mate.
So then what's the problem? I mean, maybe I just haven't really come to peace with the fact that I went from having a mental breakdown at a karaoke joint in Liverpool to, sleeping with a woman I just met.
That's a fair point.
Ever since I was little, I always used to dream about sitting down with a bunch of mates talking about the complex dynamics between men and women.
Okay, here's another question for y'all. Should I tell Rebecca?
No.
I mean, it'd break my heart if I found out she was hiding something from me.
Okay. That's actually a really good line for obvious reasons. Is that hinting that he's going to find out soon, or
Time to get you some of these.
What, scissors?
Yeah, to cut yourself some slack.
Okay, Nate.
I gotta get y'all some satin jackets made.
The Knights of Support?
Mm.
The Proud Boys.
Yeah, that's how I feel as well.
Diamond dogs.
And a boy, Nate. Diamond dogs.
So the
it
name
is.
of this episode then. Okay. Oh God. He is trouble.
Oh, come on, Lasso didn't dump you. Man said he wanted you back.
No, Lasso could have stopped it, but he didn't.
Lasso.
He also taught me to try to not get in my own way so much, so... Thank you for that.
So it's not just Roy that's had an influence on him then. Keeley as well. He's starting to really open up, Jamie.
Do you want to have a drink with me?
Nah.
Yeah, don't do that.
By drink, you mean?
Oh,
I never knew that.
what about Roy? What's happened there?
Biscuits today. I also got you a little box of chocolate truffles.
Oh, you fucker, don't do this to me.
Yeah. And, hey, I want to thank you again for being there for me up in Liverpool.
Oh, it was nothing, Ted.
No, it was something. You got a coupon.
That's another line that's like hinting that he's going to find out about her trying to, you know, sabotage the club and stuff. It actually just reminded me of the text that he sent her at the end of the last episode, which is another hint. I really want one of them biscuits, because she is like a pig with them. They must be good.
Guys, if you let me know what you're into.
I love Air Jordans. I'd fuck a pair of Jordans.
All right, so...
What?
So, sweets and chocolate then?
No. Just Rolos, yeah?
Okay.
No, that's Sour Patch bullshit over, yeah?
What, like Sour Patch Kids? There's nothing wrong with Sour Patch Kids.
Do you want to see a movie later?
I asked you if you want to go get coffee with me yesterday and you said you were busy.
I was busy.
Yeah, he was busy.
I have had a million one-night stands.
So have I.
And I always feel empty. Well, not the first part.
No, at first they're wicked.
When it's all done, I feel like...
shit.
So it was what I was saying in the last episode. Like, he's just trying to take it slow, clearly.
I didn't think you were into me. I didn't know what you wanted and I knew exactly what he wanted.
Right, so you fucked him to get back at me for something I didn't even know I did?
No, not...
No. No. Yes. Yep. That's exactly what I did.
Oh, God.
I fucked up, Roy. I'm really sorry.
This is why I'm single. Oh, our Roy. Get over it, mate. Yous aren't together, so...
That's okay, I'll give it a shot. Here, let's see. You are thinking about buying your first house. No.
Oh, does Roy want to be part of the Diamond Dogs?
He's in his 60s and he's from South London. Of course, my dad's a little racist.
Like someone's trapped inside life's most complicated shape. A love triangle, of course, is the I just walked in on my mother-in-law changing into her swimsuit dodecahedron.
What? That was a specific situation right there, I'm not going to lie.
The fuck are the Diamond Dogs?
It's just a group of people who care, Roy. Not unlike folks at a hip-hop concert whose hands are not in the air.
Okay, so this is...
I want to be in the Diamond Dogs.
Asked. But Keely's got her own romantic and sexual history that predates Roy. And that's not okay!
He's taking the piss.
I can't control my feelings.
Well, then by all means, you should let them control you. Look, Roy, all this Chandler banging aside, do me a favor. Don't let her past muck around with y'all's future.
That's bad timing. R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
Have you already slept together?
No.
Coach, you won't bring this home?
Get over it.
Grow up and get
Exactly.
The Diamond Dogs have struck again.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna be an utter gentleman. Okay?
Oh, for God's sake.
You've ever seen the movie Bridget Jones's Dairy? Sorry, that's not my breast milk pun.
Oh, for God's sake.
Seriously,
I didn't realise there were so many milk puns, I'm not going to lie. Oh no. Here's trouble.
I always thought I'd finish paying off my student loans before I purchased a football club. Obvious.
Thought
Financial aid from yours truly.
so. Rupert is like a little worm, and he can't just leave things be.
You're engaged.
Oh, and he's engaged now.
Everyone drinks with us. It's on me.
Fruit lagers, please, mate. They're free. We want the boots.
The boots.
The product you'd most like to get into business with is joy.
See?
I don't know if I can get you paid for that, though, Danny.
I like to give away joy for free.
Charity work. Simple.
Ay, 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 qué feliz estoy, como si estuviera en mi...
Danny's just always happy, isn't he?
Hi, Keely Jones, the independent woman.
I like that.
I'm over it.
Good.
Independent Woman magazine. Where would you take me if I did say yes?
I don't know. Coffee?
Oh, can't do any better.
Somewhere.
Dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just realised Keely's arms double jointed. It like bends and that.
Could you please elaborate on the hip movement that makes your penis feel like it has a curve in it?
Right.
You mean like the curve in your arm? I've always hated that.
I'm back.
Thank God. Because Ted Lasso sucks. No offence, Ted.
It's a bit harsh.
Pretty cool Premier League gaffer knows our names.
All right. Shut up, you twat.
If she hits the board, I want it to sound like we just won the FA Cup.
It would sound a lot louder than that if they won the FA Cup. The roof would come off.
You shove a camera in my face and ask me how I think you're doing. I will tell them. It'll be relentless.
Why is Rupert such a bitchy little bitch?
Y'all take your darts over here.
Really annoys me, I'm not gonna lie.
What's the billiard game y'all do that sounds like a brand of cookies? Snooker? That's it. Yeah, boy, I'd love to curl up on a couch under a weighted blanket, devour a box of Snookers.
No, snooker, not snooker. It does sound like a cookie though.
You know, a cornhole man myself. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. How about a game?
What's cornhole? I thought cornhole was like a slang for your butthole.
What the hell are you doing?
I believe some folks call it white knight, but I don't know if it's for
White knight.
Oh, I forgot I had these on me.
I forgot I'm left-handed.
I was about to say, I bet Ted's gonna be like a dart shark. Just the way he was acting, I was like, nah, he's got more about him than just that.
I do yoga with a group of women in their 60s. They've no idea who I am. It's twice a week and it's really good for my core. But Maureen's just been going through a divorce and she needed to talk about it and blow off some steam. We all ended up at GAY to...
Fair enough, mate. Each to their own.
Maybe I could just touch your ass a little bit, or you could touch mine.
Maybe you could touch me. Finally.
You're supposed to ask before you take something. May I take this? No, I'm fucking taking it.
Roy's funny, man.
Rupert, get in! Shut your stupid little twat mouth or I will shut it for you.
That's such an English insult. You stupid little twat mouth.
One who brought the hillbilly to our shores.
Hillbilly?
Better manners when I'm holding a dart. Please.
That's a very polite way of saying, shut up before I jam this dart right in your eye, you absolute little...
Driving my little boy to school and I saw this quote by Walt Whitman. It said, be curious, not judgmental. Who I was had nothing to do with it. Because if they were curious, they would ask questions.
This is really good, I'm not gonna lie.
Have you played a lot of darts, Yes, sir. Every Sunday afternoon at a sports bar with my father from age 10 till I was 16 when he passed away.
Have we been told that his dad passed away? Especially at 16 too. Whee!
Good game, Rupert.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Rupert. F off.
Oh, yeah. Only one thing left to do now.
What's that? Do I have to?
Drinks on air.
Drinks on me!
Yeah! That's a sure way to win over anyone from the UK.
We have 10,000 unsold seats for the final match of the season.
Release them to the visitors.
No, don't do that at all.
Home stadium will be a sea of sky blue.
Good, Higgins. Good. My team have literally just gone through the exact same thing. Don't piss me off.
You know, fuck off!
Excuse me?
What?
We're having lunches with me so Rupert could have sex in our house. I thought we were friends.
Pussy. Well, listen, I get a point completely, but then sack him. Don't make him do stuff he doesn't want to do.
I quit.
Good man. I'm not surprised. Diamond Dogs have got a Higgins. Grew some balls.
You arranged for the photographer to take this.
Oh.
You hired
Oh.
him. Don't deny it or pretend that you don't know.
Oh.
I need to tell her I'll do it for you.
Oh, and it all comes crumbling down. Alright guys, we just got done with Season 1, Episode 8 of Ted Lasso, and what a bombshell at the end. Actually, 2 dropped at the end. Higgins quit, and Keely's found out about the pictures that Rebecca set up. I did predict something like that towards the beginning of the episode. They foreshadowed it once or twice with little lines in this episode, so I could kind of tell that was going to come soon. I mean, Ted doesn't know yet, like I said was going to happen, but that's going to happen sooner or later anyway, whether Rebecca tells him or not, because Keely will tell him. But yeah, mad to end it like that. Keely and Roy are now dating. Roy came in with a 90th minute header and secured the girl. I'm happy for them both because they're a really good couple. I've said a couple of times I really like them. So the Diamond Dogs, everybody needs a group like the Diamond Dogs. Somewhere you can go and just, you know, somewhere you can get some advice. Like Nate was saying, somewhere you can talk about the opposite sex and stuff like that. I mean, it can actually really help. I wish I was in the Diamond Dogs with Ted and Coach Beard, because they actually give really good advice as well as being funny about it. Rupert is a proper little twerp, to be honest with you. I can 100% see why Rebecca hates him and, you know, wants to get back at him, because I do. And to be fair, Ted did a little bit for her. And I could tell that Ted was a bit of a dart shark, just the way he was acting, like I said. But we also found out about his dad dying when Ted was just 16. Like, that's a really young age to lose a parent. And I wonder if that's why Ted kind of acts the way he does with people. Almost like he's trying to be a dad in a way. I really do hope Rebecca tells Ted herself, which I think she will, to be honest with you. I honestly think she's got enough respect for Ted at this point to tell him face to face, you know. But that definitely sets up these last 2 episodes of Season 1 to be very interesting, I have to say. And when she does tell Ted, hopefully the Diamond Dogs can come in and help him, you know, make sense of it a little bit. I do think he'll probably forgive her. That's just how Ted is, you know. Hopefully they can just put it behind them and then try to make sure that Richmond don't get relegated. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. To those of you who already have, you know I love you. And yeah, until next time guys, I'll see you all later.